if you can speak it, you can sing it. E, A, A, O. My O feels already not like a O.
In this video, I realized the biggest problem in my singing might actually be the way I speak. Stay till the end to see how I started fixing it.
For this week, what I focused on was applying the rule of if you can speak it, you can sing it. I realized that I cannot speak many vowels. One example I was saying is like the do vowel. How do you do? Whenever I say do, I lose my position. E, A, A, O. My O feels already not like a O. But I realized when I'm talking, I always slide off. Like if I was trying to not take a position and I just said, my name is Alex. In speech, there's always a slide off. Can we still apply the speak or like you sing or sing like you speak?
In Italian, they don't slide off of the vowels. They keep everything going through. Mamma mia, right?
Wait, so in English, there's just more consonants that cause slide-offs?
Well, there's more consonants, but also a lot of the English vowels tend to always be diphthongs. So when we say the word may, we make it a diphthong.
What is a diphthong?
Slide off the vowel. A diphthong is where the vowel consists of a combination of two vowels. So there's the most prominent vowel. So if you say the word sky, so you have sky, and then the vowel goes off at the end to a different position.
So diphthongs make it more challenging to stay in position?
But part of the trick of the diphthongs is like when people sing, they go sky, and they go to the diphthong too soon. So sky. You do have to allow it to go off, but you try to keep the resonance going and then make the diphthong very short. Generally, a diphthong is, most of the time, the prominent vowel is the first one.
So we just want to land on a pure vowel as soon as possible.
The other thing about English is it's got so many what we call neutral vowels, like schwa. When we say about, or the, or and little connecting words, they don't really have a vowel position. They're just
bow, ow. What is ow? That's not a vowel. Ow.
Well, that's more like a diphthong, but if we say just about any compound word in English, like beautiful, like the middle vowel is just neutralized, it's very short. English works on the principle of stressed and unstressed vowels, and then our language also has many small connecting words or prepositions or things that just join main syllables. So Italian, when you have vola la serenata, credimi al men, it moves from one vowel to the next.
Based on what you just said in the Italian, all the vowels are so clean.
Yeah, they're
Vola, sera.
Yeah, exactly.
But like that, this is beautiful. It's like everything's jumbled together.
It's jumbled together, yeah. This is where it gets complicated in singing, because singing has to be legato. We sing on the vowels, and then consonants are there to create meaning, communication with making words, right?
And also another thing I realized about speaking like I sing is if I want everything to stay in position, everything has to be legato or connected.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no yes. You can't go yes.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
I feel like if I can master speaking position in English, I will sing so much better, because English with all the diphthongs really requires constant positioning.
Yeah.
I didn't do much singing this week. I pretty much practiced all speech. I tried it with a little bit of notes, but I'm curious how it's affected my singing.
Okay.
Should we try?
Yeah, let's try. Good.
There's two ways I can approach this. One is either I do talk with more space and depth all the time, or just I recognize that my normal talking is going to be in position, but before I start singing, I just talk with a little bit more space and depth to bridge what it needs to be to get to singing.
Now, if you were speaking to a group of people, I mean, that's the ideal way.
Yeah, if I was speaking to this whole space, I would have to use this space a lot more.
Yeah, and if you do it that way using your breath, you'll find that your voice doesn't get tired as quickly.
One thing I also realized about even speaking in position, even the position has to be flowing forward all the time, or some way. Because if you don't flow it, then you just eventually squeeze it.
So there's a technical term, the term is flow phonation.
Flow phonation.
Yeah, which implies the flow of the breath with proper a phonation or resonance in the voice all the time, right? The air has to keep engaged, and so you're maintaining the position of resonance all the time, but at the same time keeping that sensation of connection to the depth.
If your voice is flowing forward, can you also be out of position? Right now I'm making sure I'm flowing forward. Can I be out of position?
Yeah, you could, yeah.
But it's harder. It seems it's harder to be out of position when your voice is constantly flowing because it's activated.
Yeah.
Is the soft palate increasing my space? It is, right?
Yeah, because the soft palate activates more space in the upper part of your jaw.
Right now I realize if I practice talking too much, not in a correct technique, it actually ruins my singing more. Before, when I'm talking, I'm actually not using my soft palate. I can stay in position without using my soft palate that much. But that just creates a habit of me not creating space. So I guess this is me raising my soft palate a little bit more, but I can have that space without being too exaggerated.
Because you have to think, okay, what's the space I need in the position of the valve for this particular pitch I'm singing?
Right.
I wouldn't go around speaking up here all the time because it would sound funny, right?
Okay, what I have written down there, one thing is the yawn, which is the tongue and the soft palate. So I'm just gonna stay in this position more often, which is actually more comfortable. Before my thoughts of speaking, I'm going to have like a activation here, but my sound is always gonna keep traveling forward. This thought, I think, gets rid of the breath too much. So I'm trying to think of, what is the thought? Is it like the energy is starting here? What is the purpose of this part? Is it just to shape? Because tension is when it gets stuck. I need all of this to go through. What I'm gonna think of now is even when I speak, I'm gonna think of my energy coming from here. But is it the right thought to think about this whole area is just, I'm shaping the breath, or I'm shaping whatever is coming out without restricting it?
This is where the vibration takes place in here, and we're not really conscious. As long as this is functioning efficiently and not getting shallow or getting extra pressure being pulled down, this will work naturally.
So my breath is the power source, and what is this area called?
Well, this is the resonators of the voice, right?
So I can think of it
The
resonating.
thing that makes singing more complicated is because an instrument is relatively fixed. But in singing, because this space is constantly shifting.
Maybe better singing is learning to carry the same space and connection from speech into the voice.
That's getting good, yeah.
Okay, that's too much today. I gotta digest this.
Yeah.
I'm good.